Hey guys, welcome to Calm Facts. While many of us fully commit to our relationships, good intentions do not necessarily guarantee success. In reality, our affection for a loved one can blind us to the relationship blunders we all make from time to time, which can irreversibly ruin even the most secure of relationships. Many of us unintentionally make these blunders while ignoring potentially harmful conduct from our spouses. Given this and the consequences of these mistakes, we must make an effort to recognize the issues and address them before they take root within a relationship. In this video, we will discuss 10 behaviors that destroy relationships. If you are new here, click on the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get instant notification of the latest videos. Number 10. Excessive criticism and nagging. Money may make or destroy a relationship, especially if your problems arise from uncontrolled spending or an unwillingness to save. Issues can emerge if you take financial responsibility for yourself, which creates a schism in the relationship and demonstrates a lack of regard. To avoid this, adopt a fiscally responsible mindset that reassures your partner that you have a future together, while simultaneously budgeting for the needs of a loved one. Number 9. Creating a codependent relationship. This brings us to codependency, which can often develop in relationships where one or both people have little outside interests. This form of relationship is characterized by a behavioral pattern in which you grow dependent on your spouse for your confidence and self-worth, implying that you spend the bulk of your time seeking validation. Of course, dependency may have a hugely positive impact in domains like art, sports, and commerce. While the entire concept of a relationship is based on two lives coming together, it would be best to preserve a feeling of self-worth and your distinct personality. This keeps you from becoming overly dependent on your partner to meet your emotional requirements. Number 8. Showing a lack of affection. Not everyone is born equal, and while some of us are incredibly loving, others struggle to express their emotions through physical intimacy or contact. While most relationships can endure this difference to some extent, some compromise is required, and you must try to demonstrate affection in any manner you can. Without it, your relationship may stagnate and evolve into friendship, while your spouse may begin to feel neglected or underappreciated. Hand-holding, cuddling, and hugging are simple ways to express affection while maintaining physical boundaries. Even if you dislike public demonstrations of affection, you can try to do so secretly and behind closed doors. Number 7. Acting like you are single. While we have discussed the hazards of codependency, it is vital to remember that a loving relationship is defined by two individuals who love, support, and favorably interact. Balance is essential because while you should avoid the traps of a codependent relationship, you should equally avoid acting as if you are alone. When you act as if you are single without your partner's approval, you marginalize them and disrespect your feelings. Always remember that you are part of a loving partnership and be willing to compromise on your single lifestyle, drawing inspiration from the qualities that drew you to your partner in the first place. Number 6. Following impulses and compulsions. Unfortunately, lying is only one of several compulsive behaviors that can destroy a relationship. These can result from dissatisfaction or animosity inside a relationship when we engage in certain action to find comfort or solace. This can present itself in various ways, such as excessive shopping and gambling. These acts also demonstrate a lack of concern for your spouse and your relationship, especially when they imply that you cannot disclose the innermost feelings generating such behavior. As you work together to overcome the underlying difficulties and develop a stronger relationship, you must become open to being vulnerable and communicating your emotions to your loved one. Number 5. Being overly sensitive and insecure. Nothing is more damaging to a relationship than feeling unworthy. Jealousy results from insecurity. It isn't easy to trust your partner if they don't act trustworthy. If this is the case, you should prioritize yourself and quit the relationship. However, if your spouse does nothing and you continue to dwell on prior relationships, you are the one who needs to get your act together. Insecurity is harmful. Through stories, it begins to weave a web of lies. Accept responsibility for your actions. To cherish and maintain your current relationship, you must let go of the past. You don't live there anymore. Number 4. Avoiding confrontation. Happy couples never argue. They don't fight dirty. Arguments can be beneficial and provide opportunities for growth in a relationship, but only if they are used to achieve a resolution. Ignoring your difficulties will result in everything staying the same. Instead, you'll become angry and resentful, poisoning your relationship. Avoiding confrontation can also lead to a passive-aggressive behavior, which is never good. Most of these damaging behaviors can be avoided simply by being self-aware. Examine what you're bringing to the encounter, because you are the only one over whom you have complete authority, and whether it benefits or hinders your relationship. Number 3. Spending too much time together. While it may not appear so initially, spending too much time together with your partner can be detrimental to your relationship because you risk losing yourself to the other person. Doing everything with them and always having them by your side isolates you from other vital relationships, such as your friends and family. It prevents you from pursuing your goals and interests and stifles your personal growth. When you lose your sense of individuality and independence, you may blame and resent your partner for it. Number 2. Being dishonest. It is proposed that we all lie at some point in our lives to construct a false belief or conceal proof of wrongdoing. In most cases, these are minor fabrications. Still, it is crucial to realize that lying is a compulsive behavior that may quickly spiral out of control and inflict serious harm to a relationship. This behavior causes mistrust and damages the fabric of any relationship, whether it emerges as infidelity or a succession of minor, linked falsehoods that can eventually begin to take hold. The only way to deal with this is to be truthful and to have faith in your relationship with your partner. If you are fearless and honest with a loved one, they are considerably more likely to forgive indiscretions. Thus, this is always a recommended course of action if you are serious about enjoying a long and healthy relationship. If you can't do this, you're not ready to be in a relationship or put others' needs ahead of your own. Number 1. Acting in an insecure and overly sensitive way. We all go through times when we feel unhappy, unworthy, or depressed, which can negatively impact our attitudes and behaviors. Such feelings can also cause havoc in a relationship, as they have a detrimental effect on your partner and induce emotions like insecurity and jealousy. No matter how much your partner loves you, they cannot be expected to continually deal with your doubts or lack of self-worth, especially if their behavior does not justify such feelings. This feeling is likely rooted in previous relationship failures, but you must recognize this and seek to break past patterns. You can begin to live in the present rather than being haunted by the ghosts of the past by realizing that the problem is with you and objectively examining your relationship. I hope you'll get exciting and valuable information from this video. You guys are all truly amazing, and I appreciate every last one of you watching. I mean that, and I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day. Do subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section. And as always, I will see you again very soon.